Okay students, now we are in the third session of chapter 4, AS Mathematics. In our past two sessions, we have studied about curves. Today I am going to brief what we have studied. I have formulated a tabular form which will enable you all to easily identify how this translation of curves can be done. Although book explains, it doesn't tabulate you how to guide you to translate a curve. Let's start from here. Translating a graph is basically depending on your function, whether your function is added or subtracted. This is very important. Don't mess up again. I never talk about multiplication at this instant. Addition and subtraction to the function, you have to identify whether the function is added inside or outside. Suppose if your function is added inside, you are shifting by 2 units. Here you are adding 2, therefore you are shifting 2 units, your horizontal axis. This table will be available for students. In case the function is added outside by 4, here the effect, how the transformation is happening. Shifted vertically by 4, that means upward. Once addition and subtraction is over, we are coming to the multiplication form. When the graph functions are multiplied, only it go into the stretching. This doesn't say translation or relocation. Stretch. We'll see. I have already explained what is stretching. Translation means the entire curve is translated from its x-axis as well as its y-axis. That is called translation. But in the case of stretching, it doesn't. Only one of the axis works. The other axis is constant. In the case of multiplication, the stretching, here the function is multiplied inside by 3. Here the function is multiplied by 4 outside. You have to try to understand these examples. Here the multiplication is inside the function, here the outside the function. Then we must see what sort of effect you will be getting into the transformation of graph. Only x coordinate stretched, that is in the case of function is multiplied inside. Only the function is multiplied outside, only y coordinate stretched. Once you have this guideline, you will not make a mistake. Let's go for one of the best example. It is in your textbook 4F3 page 77. A cubic graph passes through 4 coordinates A, B, C and D. This is the original cubic graph. Let's see how the effects are going when we are going to transform. We will be studying several situations. The same cubic graph has 4 coordinates and 2 roots, x equal to 4 and x equal to minus 2, intercepts of minus 3. We can apply these transformations and see how the curve get the transformation. Here you can see, in the case of A, we are subtracting. In the case of B, we are adding. So definitely these two are translation. This is not a stretch. Here we are subtracting inside, here we add outside. You can see a best example G and H. In the case of G, the function is multiplied by 1/3. In the case of H, this is outside. The function is multiplied by 1/3 outside. Here multiplied by 1/4 inside. So it will have a different effect on x-axis and y-axis. Due to these are multiplication, these are stretching of graph, not transformation or relocation. Let's go few of the examples. Students, now let's start from the best example. Here the previous example. This is the original curve. How we are going to transform? If x minus 2, what happens? 2 units are added. So you can see the changes here. Here the touching point is, the maximum point is minus 2. The minus 2 has changed it to origin. That means this minus 2 is shifted. Accordingly, this 4 has become 6. That means you are added 2 units in the case of A. In the case of A, you are transforming the original curve to x minus 2. Another best example, look at the original curve here. Here fx is added by 6. Added in the sense, you add to the function, therefore the y-axis, the changes will happen to y-axis. The curve has shifted up. Although it is minus 6, the interception is minus 6. Here you can see the interception is plus 6. So the fx is the complete y. The y-axis is shifted from minus 3 to plus 3. The same curve is being shifted. So you can see 6 units were upward, it is shifted because of it is outside. We are adding 6 outside the function. In this case, we are subtracting inside. Okay, let's go to the next example. A and B we have completed. Now C and D. This is the original curve. I will explain you how the transformation has happened. This original curve has been transformed to C. In the case of C, it is the x is multiplied by 2. When x is multiplied by 2, there is a stretch. Due to it's a stretch, you get the y-axis same, but still x-axis change. And D part, what we are doing, we are adding outside. We are adding 4. In this case, we are adding 4. In the case of D example, we are adding 4. You can see here, this is minus 2. When we are adding 4, it shifted towards this way, then it become minus 6. Okay, again the best example is f. In the case of f, what we are doing, we are multiplying the function by 3. Whenever we multiply, there will be a stretch. Here this is the original curve. The original curve, here we are multiplying with the function 3 and we got this transformation. When we multiply, only in the y-axis is affected. Therefore, minus 3 multiplied by 3 and you get the minus 9. But there is no change in x-axis. That is in the case of f. The case of G, the transformation 1/3. We are multiplying with the 1/3. Because of we are multiplying with the 1/3, the minus 3 you multiply and you will get minus 1. You can refer the table and go through all the guidelines. Okay, in the case of J, the example J, this is the original curve. Only a transformation is happening, only we are multiplying with a -1. Only inside we are multiplying with a -1. What happens, the whole curve is rotated through the x-axis. It is rotated through the x-axis. Therefore, you can say the y-axis is same, and -3 is still constant. It's only a rotation. If you multiply with a -1, it's only a rotation. In the case of H and I examples, in the case of H and I, this is the original curve. So what we are doing in H, we are multiplying 1/4 inside. 1/4 of function we are multiplying inside. Once you multiply 1/4 of this, 4 into 4 becomes 16. So you are stretched by 16 unit. And I, what we are doing, I also, it's just a transformation of multiplying with -1. Okay students, now we have come to the end of chapter 4. In chapter 4 we have learned many things about curves, transformation, translations. So it's best thing, whatever examples from the textbook you all can go through. At the same time, please refer the table what I have given you. This table is available in your link. So while you are working on examples, refer the table and see how it works. Okay, thank you. Stay safe.